Hello everyone, I'm Prithvi Prabhu, your 16C309. I'm here to explain linked list in C++. Linked list is a type of data structure like array, but we don't have a definite size in linked list because it is infinite until the RAM size gets over, until the memory gets over. And linked list is mostly used in everywhere because it has pointers and it has a link with each and every element through which any element can be found out easily even if we start from the first. So let's see that in the program. Here I have created a structure called node. In this, info is the data which is present in the node, and the star next is the pointer present in it, which will point it either to the next or to the here I have given next, so this pointer will point to the next element present in the linked list. And this is a pointer, an empty pointer which doesn't have any data, but it will always point to the first element of the linked list. These are the functions I've used here to create a node, to insert at beginning, to insert at position, to insert at last, and to delete at position, search, display. Because this linked list is now empty, the first element will be no, so start will be null because the list is empty. And we are prompting the user to give his choice in these 7 choices, and according to his choice the so-called functions will be called. This function is for creating a new node in which if the temp node, if the new node which we have created nothing is there, then it will show as memory not allocated. Whereas if we are giving it any information, any data and a pointer, then it will create a new node. These nodes, how we are creating, we will use it later. This is for inserting at the beginning. We will get the value and we will put that in a node. I've told right before creating a new node. Like that, we'll create a new node, and in that the data will be stored in, and the pointer will be pointed at the first. If the linked list is empty, this will be the first element, and so the first element's next pointer will be null. Otherwise, the first element will automatically move its pointer towards the new created node, and the new created node's pointer will point to the previous first node, which will make the temporary node as the first node. Insert it last. In linked list, if you want to insert the last position, we are using this, and until we are creating a new node, temporary node called s here, and in that node we are getting the value, the data, and that new node will check each and every element until the element in which the pointer will point to null. That will be the last element, and so the pointer will automatically point to the temporary node, and the temporary node's pointer will point to the null. That is how the element is inserted last. And here I am giving the function inserted position, in which we have to get the value and also the position where we have to insert it. First of all, in this, if we are giving it a high position and we cannot find it, it will automatically uh, go to the default position out of range. The position cannot be found here, so automatically it will lead there. And then if we give the correct positions, it will start according to it. Like if we give the first position, it will create a function like the insert at beginning, and it will place the node in the first place. This thing is for a position in between, and that position will be taken in and search with each and every uh, element. Like we'll declare, I mean we'll keep the first element to be as 0, and so for every element it will check with the first number. If the position is same, it will let inside, or else it will check for each and every position. And once the index and the positions are in same position, then that we are creating two nodes here, the temporary node in which we have stored the element, and the pointer node in which the previous, I mean the position's previous element will show. So that previous elements next pointer will be pointing to the newly created node, and newly created node's next pointer will point automatically to the next node present in the linked list. To delete an element at the position, first of all, if there is no element, it will return as list is empty, and second, if it is not empty, it is ask for the position, and if the position is not there, it will say position out of range, and position out of range. And if the position is in there, if anywhere in between, it automatically create two pointers like the previous one inserted position, and it will search everywhere until the specified position is found, and the node present in that will be deleted. And this function is to search, and again if the list is empty, it will return list is empty, and if not, it will ask for the data to be searched. When we given the data, it will check with each and every data present in the linked list, like this. Position will be increased. We have given a condition like null, that is till the last it will check whether the given data is present in the linked list, and once it is found, position will be displayed outside, and automatically the present nodes next pointer, I mean the present nodes index will be displayed out in the screen, and it will proceed to the next node. This function is for displaying the linked list. If the list is empty, again the show list is empty, otherwise it will display each and every element from the first till the last using the pointers. And let's run it and see. Asking for thing. See, I'm going to give insert node at beginning. It will ask for the value. I'm giving it element inserted at the beginning. And now I'm going to give 2 and 5. It is also inserted at last. And now I'm going to display. See, it is showing first I gave 45, 44 which is inserted at the beginning, and 55 it is inserted null, I mean the last position, and the null is pointing to the next node. So now I'm going to give a special position, and now if I give any big positions, it will again ask for the position here, and if we give the exact position now, I've already given here. I didn't give the position, but the value I've given, and the position I've given it as 2. It is not bigger. So again I'll give some node at position, value to be inserted 5. If we give the position higher, see what it is showing, position out of range. And now I'll display the present linked list. 4 3 see 44 5 44 5 55. This is what we have already placed. This is the linked list. Now I'm going to search 55, enter the value. See, it is showing position at 4. And now we'll delete a particular node, enter the value. I'll go for 55. And now if I display, position of the position I have to give. See, element is deleted, not the value but the position have to be given here. And now I'm displaying the linked list. See, the third element is deleted, and now it is showing this the first, second and third element. The 5 which is present was in between was deleted, and the program gets over here. Thank you.